Getting started. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Exercise with Exos. My name is Jazzy, if you don't know me. Here to lead you all through a great workout today. So we're going to be doing an EMOM today. So basically every minute, we're going to be doing something different with a little twist today. So today we're going to be doing 3 separate EMOMs, and we're going to do even minutes and odd minutes. So on the even minutes, we'll do one exercise. On the odd minutes, we'll do another exercise, and we'll flip through that 3 times, and then we'll move on to 2 different exercises for the odds and the evens. So that is basically the quick breakdown of what we're going to be doing. So I'll go ahead and get started demonstrating everything. So in terms of equipment today, if you have anything that you can step on for step ups, and if you have anything you can like create an incline or decline with, so whether that's like a stool or a couch, anything like that, you will need something along those lines. So our first 2 movements here today, we're pairing upper body and lower body. So we're doing split squats here. So we're going to do 10 to 12 on each leg. So we're going to start with not 10 to 12, 8 to 10 on each leg. Okay, so starting with one leg here. It's just like a lunge, but we're going to be static here. So letting that knee track past the toe, squeeze the glutes, come back up here. So just like that, 8 to 10 on one side, and then we'll do the other side here. So you have a full minute to do all of those split squats there. And then after that, we're going to be doing incline push-ups. So I have my little couch thing here. So I'm going to use this. If you need to use something like a wall, you can do that. But we're going to start with our hands up here, doing regular push-ups though. So keeping those elbows nice and tight, chest down, come right back up, squeezing that chest. So we're going to be doing those 12 reps of those. So 8 to 10 split squats, 12 push-ups, back and forth 3 times, so 6 minutes total of that. And then we're going to move on to 2 separate exercises. So then we're going to be doing step ups here, so 10 to 12 on each side. So you're going to place your foot up, drive the knee, and then you're going to switch alternating feet, 10 to 12 on each side. If you do not have a step up, you can do reverse lunges instead. And then we're going to be doing decline push-ups. So putting your feet up on the couch, wherever you're near. So we're going to do decline. So feet up here, coming down, pressing back up. 10 to 12 of those. So if you don't have something you can put your feet on, you can just do regular push-ups there. So those are the next 2. And then finally, our last 2 movements, we're going to be doing squats and dead bugs. So for the squats, we're going to do 15 to 20 of them. Okay, so feet shoulder width apart, coming down, squeezing the glutes, coming back up. So 15 to 20 is a lot, so that's why we're going to be going pretty quickly through those. And then dead bugs, lying on the ground, hands in the air, knees in the air, opposite arm, opposite leg, extend and come back. So that is our EMOM for today. So we can go ahead and get started with the warm-up. Thank you to Luis. He did put everything in the chat for us. So if you are confused or not sure what's next, that is all in the chat box today. So we're going to get started with our warm-up in the top of our space here. And we're going to do the world's greatest stretch. So we're going to interlace those fingers, grab the right leg, pull that knee towards our chest. Big, deep belly breath on the exhale, stepping back into a reverse lunge, hands on the inside of that front foot. And keeping that back leg nice and straight. We're going to take a deep belly breath, exhaling, bringing that left hand up towards the ceiling, gazing past our thumb. Nice, big, deep breath. And on the exhale, placing the hand on the outside of the front foot, pushing pushing ourselves up into a hamstring stretch. Wow. I was struggling this morning with words and it has not gotten any better. And then we're going to bring the right foot next to the left foot and we're going to stand on up. Wonderful. All right. Same thing on the other side. Now interlace those fingers, grab the left knee, pull that knee towards your chest. Nice, big, deep breath. Exhaling, stepping back into a reverse lunge. Back leg stays straight. Hands onto the inside of that front foot. Nice, big, deep belly breath, exhaling, bringing the hand towards the ceiling, gazing past that thumb. Keep that back leg straight, big inhale on the exhale, placing the hand on the outside of that front foot, pushing ourselves up into the hamstring stretch. And exhaling, bringing the left foot next to the right foot. We're going to stand on up. All right, to warm up our upper body a little bit more, we're going to get on the ground on our hands and our knees. Move this just ever so slightly for y'all. On the hands and our knees, we're going to do an active reach through here. So we're just getting our arms and our spine warmed up. So hands and knees. I'm going to take my right arm. I'm going to reach through as far as I can in between my right leg or my left arm, my left leg. And exhaling, bringing the arm towards the ceiling, gazing past that thumb and back through. So we're just going to do this a few times. Opening up. And last one, reaching through, inhaling, exhaling, reaching up. And we can plant that hand back on the ground and do the same thing on the other side. So reaching through with the left hand, exhaling, opening up, gazing past that thumb the whole time, inhaling, reaching through, exhaling to the ceiling. And one more here, reaching through, exhaling towards the ceiling. And back to our hands and our knees. All right, we are ready to go. So we got a full minute to complete each of these movements here. We're starting with our split squats here, 8 to 10 each leg, 3, 2, 1, and go. So we got a full minute here. So try and aiming for the 10 reps here, but if not, just going for 8. Squeezing the glute, keeping that weight shifted forward. Doing as many as we can, aiming for that 10. Squeeze the glute on the way up. Knee tracking past the second toe. Our knees just coming straight down to the ground. We're not really moving back here. All of our weight is forward. Core tight. Great job. 8 to 10 on each side, aiming for that 10 mark. If you need to go with 8 at first, see how long it takes you, then finish those last 2 after, but we're resting until the minute is up. If you finish early, we have incline push-ups next. So you can either use a stool, a chair, a couch, or the wall, whatever is available. 3, 2, 1. So we're doing 12 push-ups here. So we're bringing our elbows as close to our body as we can. Core tight. Don't forget to breathe. Really scooping the hands with the chest to engage our chest a little bit more. 10 to 12. Push yourselves a little extra. If you only get to 10 this time, then aim for 12 the next time. Well, we're doing this 2 more times here. So resting after we finish those push-ups, we do have split squats again coming up next. We got 2 more split squats, 2 more push-ups after this, and then we're moving to the step-ups and decline push-ups. So we got about 10 more seconds before a minute's up. So we got split squats coming on up. 3, 2, 1. If you would like to challenge yourself, you can always try the rear foot elevated split squats. So it's just like what we're doing now, but your back foot is elevated on a chair or on a stool, whatever you'd like to use. Squeeze those glutes, drive, pushing the ground away from us. Heel, big toe, little toe. Keep breathing. Push yourself a little extra this time. Great job. Really squeeze those glutes. Push the ground away from us. We got about 10 more seconds. We're going back to those incline push-ups. 3, 2, 1. All right, so hands directly below the shoulders. Keep those elbows as close to your body as you can. Keep breathing. Like push yourselves. Try and aim to get 12 this time. Great job. 10 to 12. Try and get a few extra this time. Keeping those elbows nice and tight. We want to make sure our hands are directly below the shoulders. And as we come down, our hands are coming underneath where our ribs are and then pushing back up. That's the action of coming down to up, that's what's going to drive that chest motion. So really focusing on pushing back up with those hands. We got 10 seconds. We got one more round of split squats, one more round of those push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Last round of split squats. Squeeze those glutes. If you want to try doing a few extra this time, definitely push yourselves. But 8 to 10. Making sure our form is good. We have our intent going. We're squeezing the glutes. If you are not feeling it where you should be, slow the movement down. You can even place your hand on your butt to make sure that you're squeezing properly. Great job. You guys are doing awesome. We got one more thing of push-ups after that. And then we're going into these step-ups and decline push-ups. We're gonna get a nice chest workout in today. Chest and shoulders as always. 3, 2, 1. So hands directly to below the arms, lowering yourself, pushing back up. So we're getting the action of pushing away from us. 10 to 12. Aim for 12 this time. Great job, y'all. If you finish early, definitely get some water. So important to stay hydrated. Especially if you're a fish like me and always drinking water. All right, we have 20 seconds to finish our push-ups. We are doing 10 to 12 step-ups on each leg. If you don't have a place to step, you're doing 10 to 12 reverse lunges on each leg. And then we're doing the decline push-ups. So either decline or regular push-ups. 3, 2, 1. So stepping whole foot on our implement, whatever we're stepping on, whole foot on the bench, letting that knee track past the toe, just like with squats or with lunges. 10 to 12 each side. 10 to 12 reverse lunges each side. We are alternating with both of those movements. Push through the whole foot. Keep that core tight. We're driving the knee up with our core, just like with marching. 10 to 12, keep pushing. Almost there. We're at about 10 more seconds to finish. And then we're doing decline push-ups. So our feet are elevated here. 3, 2, 1. So feet are up, hands below the shoulders. 10 to 12. These are going to be a little bit harder than our first push-ups. But same thing, hands below the shoulders, coming near the ribs. 10 to 12, push yourselves. And like I said, if you don't have anything to put your feet on, feel free to do regular push-ups from either the toes or the knees. But just try and challenge yourself today. Do something a little extra than you normally would. We got about 10 more seconds until we're going with our step-ups / reverse lunges. We got 2 more of each. 3, 2, 1. So alternating, driving the knee up with the core. Does help if you exhale as you drive up. We're working on balance here. We're working on our core. We're working on the legs. Great job. Keep pushing. 10 to 12. Making sure our knees are tracking past the second toe. Squeeze those glutes. Awesome. Pushing, finishing strong. Decline push-ups are next. Three, two, one. So hands below the shoulders. Core tight, back flat. Great job, you guys. Keep pushing. 10 to 12. Try and get one more than you did the last time. When you do your 10 to 12, you got a little bit of time. Get some water, walk it off, shake your arms out. I know it's a lot of chest stuff today. We normally don't do that much stuff, chest stuff. We do more shoulder stuff here, but we're mixing it up today. We're gonna get a little bit of shoulder work doing push-ups as well. All right, we got one more of each, one more step up, one more push-up, and then we got squats and dead bugs. And then we'll cool down, go on with our day. 3, 2, 1. So alternating our feet, driving the knee up. It does help if you get your arms in action with your feet, just like we're marching. Great job. Push yourselves. Maybe get one more in each leg than you have the last 2 times. Finishing strong with this last set. Great job. Use that core. Driving with the core, not with the hip flexors. Great job. We got about 10 more seconds. We got one round of decline push-ups. Then we got squats and dead bugs. 3, 2, 1. Finishing strong with these push-ups, 10 to 12. Keeping those elbows tight. Awesome job, y'all. Push that ground away from you. Keep going. Finishing those push-ups strong. If you're from your knees, making sure that core is still engaged. Arm action straight out to right under the ribs, right back up. Engaging our chest the whole movement. We got 15 seconds. And then we're doing 15 to 20 squats, 12 to 15 dead bugs. 3, 2, 1. Feet are shoulder width apart, squeezing the glutes as we come up. Keep that back flat, core tight, knees past the second toe. Squeeze those glutes, drive through the heel, big toe, little toe. 15 to 20. Great job. Try and get as many as you can. And then push yourself each time. Even if 20 is too little for you, go ahead and do 25. Giving it free rein there, but no less than 15 squats for this one. We got 15 seconds to dead bugs. 12 to 15 on each leg. Getting ready for those. Getting started in 3, 2, 1. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Making sure we're squeezing our core. Exhaling as we come to center, belly button into the floor. Keeping our knees directly above the hips. We don't want them in. We want them more above the hips. Keeping that core engaged. If your core is not engaged in this neutral position here, that starting position, then you're not going to feel it in your core at all through the whole movement. So really focusing on intent and the purpose of this movement, and that is to work our core and our pillars. So not only our abs, but also our low back. 12 to 15 each side. We got about 10 more seconds. We got 2 more to go. We got 2 rounds of squats, 2 rounds of dead bugs, and then we'll cool down. 3, 2, 1. So feet roughly shoulder width apart. We're driving through the glutes, squeezing all the way up. If you need help squeezing, just put your hands right over your glutes. Make sure you're firing them. Feel them squeeze as you touch them there. If you need that little reminder, that cue. Knees over the second toe here. 15 to 20. As many as you'd like, but no less than 15. We have 30 seconds left to finish those. Keep pushing. Drink that water if you need it. We got about 10 seconds to dead bugs. Getting ready for those here. 3, 2, 1. Plastering our belly button towards the ground. Extending as far as we can without that low back moving. Exhaling. Pretending you got an apple sitting right here. You're gonna crush it with your core muscles. Every time you extend, keeping those knees out over the hips. Exhaling, coming back to center. Great job, y'all. 12 to 15 each side. So that's 24 to 30 total if your brain works better like that. Great job. We got 1 more round of each, and then we're gonna get into our cool down. Getting ready for squats here. 3, 2, 1. Try and get as many in as you can. No less than 15. Core tight, back flat. Squeeze those glutes. Knees past the second toe. Whole foot, heel, big toe, little toe. Pushing the ground away from us. Great job. As many as you would like. No less than 15. We got to finish these up. And then we got dead bugs. And then we're going to cool down and then get on with the rest of this wonderful Thursday. Okay, we got a few more seconds to dead bugs here. Getting ready here in 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Using that core, belly button into the ground. Crush that apple with your core. 12 to 15 each side. Great job. Push yourself. Do a little extra this time. Great job. Almost there. We're crushing it. We're finishing strong. Finishing up here. We got about 10 seconds to finish. Get some water when you're done. 3, 2, 1, and we are done with the workout. Great job, everyone. Pat yourselves on the back. That was a good one. Let's go ahead and get some water, and then we're gonna make our way onto the ground for our cool down here. So we're gonna start off on our hands and our knees today. We're gonna stretch out our hip a little bit, our hips, and our adductors, the inner part of our thigh here a little bit today. So on the hands and knees, we're gonna do some quad rocks here. But our leg straight out like a kickstand. Heel, big toe, little toe on the ground. Keep that pelvis tucked, core tight. We're gonna bring the glutes to the heels. Squeeze the glutes and come back to that starting position. So we're going to do this a couple times. Going at a nice pace for yourself. Great job. And where we're at, let's go ahead and do one more. Keeping that pinky toe on the ground. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So left foot out straight like a kickstand. Pinky toe on the ground. Rocking back, glutes to heels. Squeezing, coming back up. You can stay down at the bottom for as long as you need. If that feels good, stay down there for maybe 5 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds, or you can even do about 1 to 2 seconds, whatever feels good, whatever you need today. The squats killed my hips. I don't know about all of you guys. One more here, last one. Awesome. All right. So we can stay in a kneeling position here like this. We're just gonna stretch out our chest a little bit. So let's go ahead and interlace our fingers. We are gonna bring them behind our back, pushing those knuckles to the ground, pulling them apart, looking up, gazing a little bit up. You don't have to put your neck all the way up, but just bring your chin up ever so slightly. Gazing ahead, we're inhaling into the chest, exhaling, releasing that tension. We did a lot of push-ups today. Slowing the breath down. And let's do one more big inhale here. And slowly exhaling. We can gently release our hands. And last thing we're going to do, we're just going to calm our bodies down a ton right now. We're going to take our knees a little bit wider than hip width. And we're going to walk our hands out, forehead, chin, or cheek to the ground for some child's pose. So we're going to do a few big deep breaths here. Inhaling through the nose into the belly. Exhaling slower than our inhale. Letting our heart rate come down, our bodies relax here. And let's go ahead and do one more inhale. Slowly exhaling. And you can either stay there or you can gently come up onto your hands and your knees. You can stay in seated, kneeling, or standing, however you'd like to end, but that's going to be all the time I have for this exercise with Exos. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget, we do have dance class actually at 12:30 with John if you want to get some dancing in before you go back to work. We do also have one more stretch break today with Luis at 2:30, so I'm sure he'll help us stretch out our hips and chest a little bit more after that workout today. And we do have abs, core, and mobility at 4:30 with Brittany today, so don't forget to come to any of those ones. And as always, we have our blood drive going on right now, so don't forget to sign up for that. And I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Thursday. And thank you for